You?
Doing good as well.
Nice to hear.
How's the Peat-ish protocols going for you? How's the health?
It's moving along. It's moving forward. I feel like I'm tolerating carbs a lot better now after the carnivore.
Awesome,
Um,
awesome.
yeah.
What what approaches have you changed? What are you trying right now? Is there anything new?
Yeah. Right now, I added in more starches now.
Okay.
I feel like I added in like potatoes. I feel like they give me a lot of like body warmth. I don't know if it has to do with like the winter now or what it might be, but I do a lot more potatoes now, and I'm tolerating milk a bit better now also.
Awesome, nice.
I did buy what's it called, like the lactase in tablet form,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm using that as well, so it's helping.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have a lot of questions actually.
Yeah, awesome. Let's get into it.
One thing is I've had back acne like for a while, even on carnivore,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like it's worsened a lot, and I feel like I have body odor now, like it's smelling more.
Okay.
I don't know if it's because I've increased my temperature. Like on carnivore, I was probably super like cold. Because I tried limiting dairy for a while, and the back acne decreased, and the
Mm-hmm.
body odor decreased as well.
Okay. So from my understanding, do you supplement with like vitamin A? Do you get liver, retinol at all?
I do a beef organ supplement. It has like 20% natural desiccated thyroid, and then
Okay.
like liver, kidneys, and some other. Yeah,
Do you know how much retinol you're getting per day, maybe?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, so that's one thing I would look into
How much
because,
retinol?
um, like, it's very individualistic. The best way I can describe it is so retinol vitamin A is used with cholesterol and T3 active thyroid to produce pregnenolone and your protective hormones. So
Yeah.
depending on the speed of your metabolic rate, that's how fast you're using vitamin A.
Mm.
One of the reasons for acne is retinol deficiency. I know
Okay.
Rapid once fell asleep under an incandescent light and he woke up with like acne because incandescent light fundamentally increases your metabolic rate, your protective hormones, things like that. That's why you see studies how light exposure consistently boosts testosterone levels, protective hormones. But with that, the consumption of retinol increases. It's kind of very similar with how they concluded people should eat polyunsaturated fats. They thought it was the symptoms that people were experiencing when they did not eat PUFAs was because they weren't eating them, but it was in reality the metabolic rate increased so much there was a B6 deficiency. So I think in your case, I think it's the retinol, vitamin
Okay.
A. I would definitely utilize. I would start with like 10, 10,000 up to 50,000, some cases even 100,000 IUs of retinol a day. I have some of the guys utilizing.
So
Uh,
in supplement form.
yeah, you can
Okay.
supplement with a retinol from ID Labs. They have nice drops or liver, like eating liver. Liver is extremely high in retinol. So maybe your supplement has it. Maybe you just need more per day. But that's one thing I would look at it. When it comes to body odor,
Mm.
from my understanding, it could be like some bacterial overgrowth, which kind of ties into you not being able to utilize dairy. I know things like flowers of sulfur as soap can work with that because sometimes it has nothing to do within the body, but just bacterial overgrowth, and that's what's causing the smell.
Mm.
So utilizing that once in a while to kind of kill off the bacteria or whatever it's going on. It's good for
All right.
fungi as well and things like that. Yeah.
Okay. So the thing is, I've looked for liver only in the supermarkets, but the quality is quite bad. I'll try to see if I can find maybe some local butcher shop or something where I can get better liver.
Yeah,
But all
like
right, I look into the vitamin A.
yeah, like
Thanks.
Idea Labs, you know that
Yeah.
supplement? Yeah, they have um, retinol there. It's called literally this
Okay.
ret,
Yeah.
and it's 5,000 IU's per drop, and I use
Mm.
it topically on my skin,
Okay.
and that's what I use personally. Yeah,
Awesome.
and also things like with you, do you use the carrot salad or cooked mushrooms?
I actually just started today. I've been
Okay,
really inconsistent with it, but I'm
yeah,
gonna try. I cooked up some white butter mushrooms today. I
yeah.
have a question about it as well. Like, can I overdo it? I was thinking maybe one carrot salad a day and like a lot of mushrooms as well.
Um, like with the carrot, the only way, like the only caveats I would look at is if you're in a really hypothyroid state, like your thyroid hormones are really low, like Dennis over here, I was talking to him earlier, he's a very low thyroid state. For him, using the carrot salad too much would be problematic, not because of the carrots or the fiber, that's the protective part, but the beta carotene. Maybe you've seen me mention that before. So the accumulation of beta carotene, which causes hypercarotenemia. Other things like avoid having the carrot close with meals or before you go to bed because it slows the digestion of the food that you're eating and can cause low blood sugar. But besides that, no, I think it's good. Yeah.
Do you know if it's the same with white butter mushrooms? Like, can I combine it with my meals or should I keep it on
Um,
like an empty stomach?
from what I've seen, like Danny Roddy, he would have it with meals with beef and things like that. I think it's
Yeah.
fine with meals.
Uh, he, I watched one of the videos from Danny Rodi. He mentioned a very interesting thing. He said like sometimes intolerance to dairy could be because of estrogen.
Hmm.
So I was thinking it could be that as well. So I need to
Yes.
maybe lower estrogen as well.
Yes. So estrogen, like it deactivates the enzymes down, help you break down dairy because ultimately all of us were able to break down dairy as a child because we were breastfed. So whatever problematic metabolic issues we fell into as we got older, um that's what fixing that will optimize that. I've seen with clients by optimizing the metabolic rate by supplementing with like Progest E can help with that. Yeah. And estrogen is high under stress when your cortisol is high, when you're in a low blood sugar state.
Yeah.
So making sure you're eating enough carbohydrates, you're eating enough protein, utilizing the carrot salad or the mushrooms. Yeah,
Okay. Thanks.
perfect. The gang is here. Any other questions?
I'll let the other ones ask their questions before I continue.
Awesome, awesome. Dennis, Steven, any
All right,
questions? How's it going?
I'm good. I'm good. I wanted to ask how much table sugar do you recommend? Like, is there an upper limit, or like what's the best? Like, what's the maximum, and how do you combine it with?
Uh, from doing research with Ray Peat, I know he recommends up to 10 to 12 ounces. So that's about 280 grams to 300 grams of white sugar up to date can be used therapeutically. I've used that much as well. The only thing with white sugar, and it kind of goes back to I mentioned earlier, those things really ramp up the metabolic rate, which is a good thing, but you need to replenish your micronutrients. So getting liver, oysters, making sure you're getting enough vitamins because you can create a deficiency. Could be B vitamins, whatever it is. So you need to have a micronutrient dense diet when you're using those things for sure.
And what's like the minimum amount of sugar of protein I need to combine with the sugar so that it doesn't get like absorbed too quickly? Because I think Ray talked about
From
combining
my
it with protein.
from my understanding, maybe he was making the point that you shouldn't be eating protein alone. So for every, I don't know, you want to at least a 1 to 2 ratio of protein to carb. So let's say you're having 20 grams of protein, you want at least 40 grams of carbohydrates, because protein is insulinogenic, which means it can drop your blood sugar. So if you're eating protein on an empty stomach, it can cause nausea, it can make you feel off. So make sure you're eating enough carbohydrates with the protein. But besides that, you can have carbohydrates on their own, like fruit, whatever it is. And another thing you had, what do I combine sugar with? Like, for example, I have like milk here, and I just put sugar in there and I just drink it, you know? You can make teas, whatever it is. Some people add extra into their juices, whatever it is. But you want to eat it in a way that tastes nice, because one of the components of proper digestion is being excited to eat the food. You know, like you're salivating, you're excited, you want to eat the food. If you're eating food that you don't like, it's going to mess with your digestion, because it's like annoying, you could say. Yeah.
Okay. I have another question, but I'll just wait and let
No, go ahead, bro.
Devin.
Yeah,
Or
go ahead.
okay. Another thing is that how do you incorporate enough gelatin in your diet? Because like doing a lot of broths and stuff is just well, on the one side it's just very time expensive, and you don't get that much gelatin out of it unless you, I don't know, I think I saw Ray mentioning chicken feet. You just cook them and they give you a lot of gelatin, but I don't know, do you incorporate gelatin, and like what are your efficient ways to do so?
Yeah, so when it comes to gelatin, like one of the sources is like collagen. So collagen is just heated gelatin. No, gelatin is heated collagen. So utilizing collagen, whether it's getting collagen powders and things like that, mixing it with your milk or yogurts, whatever it is. And when it comes to gelatin itself, if you don't want bone broths or like those soups because it's too time consuming, I just get like gelatin powder and use that. I don't have anything here, but I use gelatin powder. At Polish stores, I get it. It's like gelatina, which means just a powdered gelatin, and you can add it to coffee. You can make jelly out of it. Like, you know, when you make jelly, like sweet jelly, that's one of the ways you can get more sugar into your diet. Is getting like a juice, plenty of sugar, and adding gelatin. Let it rest in the fridge, and then you have a sweet jelly. And you have nice protein source for like 20 grams of gelatin. You're getting 16.8 grams of protein. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's all. Oh.
I think I've seen some good recipes for that on X. I just ordered beef gelatin myself.
Yeah.
One second.
Dennis, I don't know if you've seen the website recipe peats.com.
Yeah, I think I've checked it before.
So there's a lot of recipes there, and things. I can send it in the chat. Recipes, yeah. Yeah. Steven, how are you?
Yeah, it's so.
Yeah, what's going on?
I'm late to the call because I was just bleeding on the toilet because of my eczema.
Wow. And where do you have the eczema?
You know, like I told you last call.
Yeah, from my understanding, that's like estrogen and like endotoxin and stuff.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the camphor bag to arrive. I think it will arrive tomorrow or the day after.
Okay.
Maybe it works.
Okay. Besides that, any questions?
Yeah, do you have a recommendation for toothpaste? Because my toothpaste is very gut irritating. Actually.
Shalom. Hello. Recommendations for toothpaste. At the top of my head, I can't really think of anything, but one of the principles you want to look at when choosing a toothpaste is make sure there's no fluoride, there's no mint, because mint lowers T levels, and anything you put in your mouth, it absorbs. So fluoride mint.
I
know.
think there are like gums in there, which
Yeah,
are irritating.
Yeah, you want to be careful with that. I know some people just use baking soda and things like that. Yeah.
You can make a good homemade one with baking soda and coconut oil and stuff.
There you go.
But there is
Yeah.
I think there's a good brand called Biomed. I haven't
Oh.
checked the ingredients, but they have one Biomed coconut oil. It might be good. I can send it in the chat.
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah, it would be good.
Let's see.
And Stephen, how was the Danny Roddy call? Did you ask any questions?
Well, was good, but I didn't ask. Actually, I had no questions at that time.
Okay.
Let's see.
And Vid, how are you? How are things?
I'm good. I'm good. Just got off school today.
Yeah.
So, chilling.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just combining the goals because Christian's not here. So I was like, I'll just do a full on.
Yeah, what's up with that? How do the school calls work now? Did they fix it?
No, it's still a bit messy. But because everyone's in my free community on Brotherhood, so I can just host it there. If that makes sense. Yeah.
Right.
Steven, I sent it in the chat, but I still think it's better if you go like a natural route with coconut oil and maybe baking soda.
Yeah.
Alex, I have a question about milk.
Yeah.
I know the lower fat options are a lot better, but there is an option here in Sweden where it's non-homogenized, and I think it's 4.5% fat, but it's organic, non-homogenized, and it's really tasty. Do you think it's a good option, or should I continue with the lower fat?
Yeah, like in your case with the reaction to the milk, like I personally use like the milk that's heated and things like that, because the problem with different milks and things like that, different cows have different bacteria and things like that, and people react differently to the milk that they're consuming. That's one thing. If it tastes good, that's a positive thing. The only problem with that, if you're drinking 2-3 liters a day, you're getting in a lot of fats, and just getting a lot of fat in per day naturally will increase your PUFAs per day. Even if from coconut oil, if you go high enough, 100, 200 grams, your PUFA intake per day will increase. So low fat is the best way to go. Also, like from my understanding, like going low fat is just, it's like that extra assurance of safety in the sense of like, if there is something in the milk, if there is something off, it usually sits in the fat.
Yeah.
It's same with animal products. When you're buying meat and you can't get organic, getting the low fat version is usually best, like the lean version, so yeah.
I think, yeah, I've noticed, I think I do better on the low fat option.
Yeah. Like I personally I don't go super low fat because it tastes funny to me, but I go medium fat. But I still make sure my daily fat intake is within like, I don't know, like 80 grams, 80 to 100 grams. I don't go over that. Getting plenty of carbohydrates and medium amount of protein, and that's that. And have you tried just regular, let's say you just go to the shop, like regular organic low fat milk? Just
Yeah, I
drink
think
it?
that's the one I do best on. But I
Okay.
put like a lot of sugar in that one because there's not a lot of taste in it.
Yeah.
And I was worried about the white sugar, but Dennis asked the question, so I think it might not be a problem then.
Yeah. Yeah, with the white sugar is fine. It's just white sugar is just 50% fructose, 50% glucose. And you want to really break it down. If you eat a rice, it gets broken down into monosaccharides, which fructose or glucose is a monosaccharide, you know. So in your blood, it goes back to the same thing. The other things is just the thing I mentioned, the vitamins and minerals that you're not getting in the white sugar, which you would get in eating plenty of fruit and things like that, where you can replenish with liver, oysters, things like that.
On the oysters, how much would you recommend to get in like a week? Like how many oysters would you say?
So with that, it's like depending on your caloric needs, depending on how much you weigh and things like that. Because everyone has a different need based off of their metabolic rate of how much they need. I personally, when I ate the oysters on iHerb. I'll get them now. They're suspended in like olive oil, and I would have personally a can a week.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, Carlos,
What's up?
how are you, bro?
Pretty good, man. What about yourself?
Good, brother. I'm good.
Yeah, that's good. Alex, why would you only have one can of oysters a week? Like, why not more?
I can't, yeah. I just don't have a deficiency in selenium or the need.
Cause yeah, I feel you. Cause I remember when I got tested for my micronutrients, I had a deficiency in zinc.
Okay. Yeah, like with the micronutrients, it really depends on your. It's more individualistic on your deficiencies, what they need. For me, a big one was vitamin A. So eggs, so egg yolks. I gave plenty of eggs, liver, things like that.
You know, I feel like with me personally, I don't know about you guys, but you know, I supplement with thyroid and all that stuff. I feel like my vitamin A, I could feel it like when I don't have it for a few days, like I get deficient in it. Like
Yeah,
the
same.
biggest symptom with me, the biggest symptom with me is like I start to have like nighttime blindness, and whenever I go in the red light, it gives me acne and it makes me feel very anxious.
Yeah, that was
But
like I mentioned earlier there. Yeah.
I need so much of it though.
Yeah. I have the same thing, Carlos.
Yeah. Let's see.
Just had a call with a girl. How did that go? She had her lips
Oh.
done, so I said, like, "Are you gonna do it again? Or are you gonna wait till that defloats?" And she said that she's gonna, if it's gonna stay like this, she's gonna keep it. But if it defloats a bit, she will inject again. So I said that's not gonna work for me. Low self-esteem. Yeah. Exactly. So I had to end the call. Yeah. It's sad. Yeah, because she was a pretty girl. She was just low self-esteem, actually. I said, I prefer your own lips. Oh, and she was Christian as well. Yeah. She reads the Bible, everything.
Wow.
I don't think you should stop talking to her just because she has her lips done, dude. Like I feel like, I mean, no one's perfect.
Yeah, but it's not about being perfect. It's about having low self-esteem. That's the issue. That's gonna, if you want to self-sabotage, you date a woman with low self-esteem, will break you.
Do you have high self-esteem?
Yes,
You think so?
I know so. It reflects in my life in the way I choose women and I don't. It's how I make decisions lately. I think I would say it only has gotten better than worse.
That's good, man.
Because women with low self-esteem, you have to be extremely cautious because they self-implode, then they're destructive in relationships. They're unsafe to be loved in a sense. Like they can't give or receive love in a healthy fashion, you know. So they have like attachment issues and things like that. Yeah.
I'm not sure. No, I'm not so sure how to pronounce your name, but is it Aziz? Is that how you pronounce your name? Yeah.
Aziz, yeah.
Did you ever take the DHEA? Because I remember last time you asked me about that. Did you ever do that?
I haven't taken any supplements besides like a beef organ supplement, so no.
Okay. How do you feel?
I feel a bit better now. I'm tolerating carbs much more better now since transitioning from carnivore.
Okay,
But
that's
it's
pretty good.
so it's moving slow and steady, but forward. So I think I'm gonna try to see how long I can come by just going naturally.
What are you
'Cause
What are you doing to improve your insulin resistance and your tolerance to carbs?
aspirin, and then just
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
yeah,
Yeah,
aspirin.
I think. I mean, me personally, because I used to have that problem too. I think like a very great helper is B vitamins and aspirin, like you're doing. I would say like B1 is like amazing when it comes to insulin resistance, stuff like that,
Yeah, I've
B3 as
and
well.
also thyroid.
I've noticed when I eat a lot of B1 through pork or like a lot of orange juice, I feel a lot better, like much more better.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because insulin resistance is just your body has adapted to utilize fats for fuel. So when you have
Yeah.
carbohydrates, it like blood sugar increases your insulin, things like that. Hence why for you, utilizing fructose, the white sugar, that's how bears, when they come out of hibernation, they're type 2 diabetic.
Yeah.
So they use honey, that's what they're known for, to get out of that insulin resistant state. Because the thing with fructose, it doesn't need insulin to get into the cell. Yeah.
That's
I've also
crazy.
heard they, whilst eating a lot of honey, they also eat something from the tree that has salicylic acid. So it's quite interesting.
Willow bark, probably trees. A lot of
Yeah,
them.
willow
Yeah.
bark. Yeah.
Yeah, willow
It's
bark is just
crazy.
aspirin. When you go find a willow bark and you bite into it, it tastes like aspirin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of
You've
birds.
done it?
No, do you know Outdoor
Oh,
Boys? Do you ever watch
oh
that?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He
They
talks
they
about
did
it.
that? Oh,
Yeah, he took like a tree because he goes into Alaska and he bites into it and it's like he said, "Oh, it's aspirin," you know?
Some
Yeah.
of the animals in Alaska eat it just to survive.
Yeah, because it's very protective. Yeah.
what do you think it means if aspirin doesn't do anything for you anymore? Like I can take a gram or two of aspirin, doesn't do anything. I
But
feel the same.
what do you mean it doesn't do anything?
Like I remember back then I would notice a change in my mood or like a change in like weight or something, but like now like it just doesn't really do anything. Like I don't
I
feel
wouldn't.
any different. I don't notice any effect. Like even from thyroid, I don't actually no. With the thyroid, now that I've been like calcium and vitamin D maxing, like I notice like a huge difference when it comes to that. But when it comes to the aspirin, like it doesn't really do anything for me. It makes me feel warmer. That's the only thing. That's the only difference.
Well, if it makes you feel warmer, that's a very good thing. It increases the metabolic rate, and sometimes it really depends. Like if you're before you were feeling a 6 all the time, and aspirin took you to feel like an 8, you may see the difference. If you're feeling now 7.5 or even 8, and you take aspirin, it's still benefiting you. Like Danny Roddy mentions, you can take thyroid and not feel anything. It's not a bad thing. It's just upholding your current state, you know?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
also really increases my strength for some reason. Like it really like makes me more explosive. Like I've taken it like as a pre-workout and like it I noticed like I bench more with it, especially with
Mhm.
caffeine.
There you go. So it does two things, yeah.
I have a question about caffeine actually and coffee.
Yeah.
Right now I'm doing about 1 coffee a day, maybe 2, but it makes me feel really warm. So I want to increase it, but I'm not sure how to. Like, should I just increase it or?
So is there like so being warm is a good thing. So warmness is a byproduct of a wasteful metabolic state, which means your body's producing energy at an efficient rate, you know?
Mm.
So yeah, you can increase it.
Is there like a time, like when should I not have any more coffee?
Um, that whole concept of when to have caffeine only applies if you're using coffee and you're running on stress hormones. I can have a cup of coffee right before I go to sleep. Like even now, I have 2 shots of espresso and I'll fall asleep quite easily, you know? Because what does caffeine do? It increases glucose consumption, but the body doesn't care where it gets its glucose, which means carbohydrates. It could be from the food that you're eating, so liver, glycogen stores, things like that, or increasing cortisol, which is a glucocorticoid, which maintains blood sugar in times of lack of carbohydrates through breaking down your muscle tissues. And that's what a lot of people experience. They get insomnia and they feel on like super alert and things like that. But normally, if you're in a protective state, caffeine should just kind of very similar to what Carlos is saying. Like caffeine might not even make you feel much different. It just maintains your good state, you know, can make you feel better, things like that. So if you're eating enough carbohydrates, you can have coffee all throughout the day.
I see.
In some cases, it can even make people sleep better, deeper, things like that.
Yeah.
The main thing is just eating enough carbohydrates. That's the main thing, because that's what caffeine does. It increases glucose consumption. That's why you're focused more. You're more alert or more creative, because it increases brain metabolism, and the brain uses a lot of fuel and needs that fuel. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I have a question. Why do you I've used caffeine pills and I've used coffee, and whenever I use, like, for example, like sometimes I take like 400 milligrams, 600 milligrams of caffeine with caffeine pills. But if I do the same thing with coffee, coffee gives me like a better metabolic effect in comparison to like caffeine pills. Like with the coffee, I notice like my breathing is super deep. I feel super warm and I just feel like more dopaminergic. And the caffeine pills, they don't really do anything.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I get that as well. I think Ralph, you get that
Yeah,
as well, maybe.
it's
No?
weird. Like the coffee's just so much better.
I think for me it's difficult to say because I get way more caffeine in from the pills than from coffee, so it's hard to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's more
Maybe
convenient.
Or
Yeah.
maybe it's the polyphenols.
I don't know, man.
Could be
How's
the
the weight
odor.
loss going, by the way? Oh, my bad, sorry.
I'm at 93 still.
And the Carlos, you.
Huh?
And you, Carlos.
I'm at 228. I was at 230.
Cool. Okay. And yeah, could be the polyphenols also with coffee. Like coffee has other benefits like magnesium. That's a big one. What else?
Fiber?
What?
No, it doesn't have any fiber. Sorry.
No, because it's not a food, it's a drink. Maybe if you munch on it, I don't know, maybe. I don't know, maybe because you're consuming a liquid, so it goes down deeper into the intestine. I don't know.
I think I've read a few posts on X where they've mentioned that coffee has a lot of other beneficial compounds. I'm not sure exactly what they are, but
yeah, for sure. It definitely magnesium and yeah, probably polyphenols like that. Yeah, could be that. But yeah, who's there? John. Oh yeah, and Adrian's here.
Yeah.
He's here.
Welcome back.
And why is it different now? Like
just for today, because Christian's not here, and I'm just combining.
All right.
Just for fun. How are you, Adrian? How was the competition on the weekend?
Good. Well, came back yesterday. I got humbled by God real bad.
Wow.
Yeah, but I learned the lesson. I had to learn a lesson because on the first day I was doing because it was 3 days of competition. The first day was doing great. The second day I was already in third place, so I was gonna make it to have a medal. And in one of the rounds, like halfway, it said, "Oh, like." No, I just said like I looked at the scoreboard and just said, "Oh, like I'm gonna have an advantage here. I can beat the other guy that's behind me." And that's when I started missing my shots, and I went from third place to sixth.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I did recover yesterday on the score, but yeah, like I didn't make it back. But yeah, like I learned the lesson. So yeah, next time I'm not gonna look at the scoreboard. I'm just gonna look at what I'm doing.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
got humbled.
But it's good that you got a lesson out of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Was your girlfriend competing as well?
She was coaching. She was right behind me. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Cool. And besides that, how was the red light as well and the vitamin A?
Okay, so it did seem that maybe the red light wasn't that helpful. Like it still made me feel a little bit sleepless on if I take it at night, so I'm just gonna do it on daytime.
Cool.
I'm just gonna stick with the incandescent light. Other than that, like with the vitamin A, it was pretty good. Like it felt good. Like I'm resting a bit better. I do have clearer skin. Sure, so yeah, like it does seem to work.
Awesome. And what about having more like sugar before going to sleep? I know.
I have been doing that, so I'm guessing that's another reason why I'm resting well.
Cool.
What I do want to do, like these next 3 weeks, just gonna do a micro cut.
Mhm.
I'm noticing that I might be getting a lot of fat.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Welcome to the gang.
yeah, man. Yeah, no, it took a lot of work to lose all the fat last year. Yeah, so I don't want to just go back to that just for
Yeah.
maintenance, and then I'll go back to just cut, and then I'll go back to maintenance.
Yeah. Or just increase your steps, like how many steps you're getting per day. That's a good one.
Yeah,
Or take more caffeine.
I mean, I think I do take enough. Like I do take in the morning, and then I take the
How,
espresso with lunch, and that's one thing that's like I remember in like beginning of last year. Well, yeah, beginning of this year and the end of last year, I had a lot of acid reflux issues with that. Yeah, and I started just taking espresso with the food, and it's really helped.
have you
Yeah,
tried like
just
caffeine pills?
uh, I mean, I could consider, but man, I really like my coffee. I,
Is
You
it
I
could
coffee
also
love
try
beans?
B1. Try B1. Like
V1.
high dose
Okay,
B1. Like that like, actually like really helps me out.
yeah,
What kind
that's.
of B1 do you use? Which brand?
Oh,
Who me?
Yeah.
I use the one that Alex told me to get.
do you mean?
It's like in like this like orange bottle. I take
From
like
Aleks.
500 milligrams of B1 a day.
It's the one I have.
Yeah,
It's
I
really
do.
good.
Yeah, I also like considered like taking the vitamin B, like just in the
You eat
morning.
starches?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you eat starches, it's going to be a lot harder to maintain lower body fat. Like I find it that like whenever I like right now I cut out starches like for good, and honestly like losing body fat is so much easier. My sleep is better. I have less inflammation, and overall like it's been like a huge like thing for me that I forgot about. Cuz I
Mm,
remember like when I started doing all this shit, I didn't take any starches, and like I remember like I used to be better. And as soon as I started eating starches again, my health just got worse.
mm. What I did different, other than other than caloric deficit to lose the fat, there was one point that I went back to maintenance on like September and October.
Yeah.
And there were weeks where I took even more calories whenever I would go to compete. What I did
Yeah.
different at that point was that like I started training daily. Like not the
Do you,
gym, like just once or twice a week go hit the gym, but every day I'm shooting.
do you crave starches? Like, do you crave them?
No, I don't
Oh,
crave them. What I do crave sometimes is sweets.
okay. 'Cause I remember
Yeah.
I used to crave starches a lot, and ever since I started like B vitamin maxing, like I don't crave it anymore.
Okay, then I will write that down because it'd be good to have. But B1, the one that I do have some left is vitamin B3, which is niacin.
I would say like B3 is very nice, but like me personally, like B1 is like so like I started taking B1, and I even told Alex about it. Like I started having dreams again. Like it's like
Okay.
really like it's like magical, man.
And you take it what in the morning or at night?
I take it with carbs. So like whenever I have my carbs, like whenever I have my orange juice, I'll take it with that. Cause like if you don't have it with enough carbs, you're gonna get insomnia. Like I remember
Okay.
there were some days where I wanted to have a little bit more fat, so I like neglected some carbs, and I paid for it at night. Like I just couldn't sleep because my body was burning so much glucose. But like at the nighttime, fats were not helping me out. Like it's just yeah, you need to have like a specific diet if you want to do that stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. And the B3, it's just regardless of the time. And what dose do you take?
For what? For which one? B3 or B1?
B3.
So I take 500 milligrams of that too. Like I max out on the B1 and the B3. Sometimes I take some B6, but I've had some weird results with that. But overall, I take a B complex to cover all the micronutrients for the B vitamins, and then I like maximize the B1 and B3.
Hmm.
Do
Yeah,
you use
Okay.
niacin or niacinamide, Carlos?
I use niacinamide.
Nice.
Yeah, you want to use
Yeah,
niacin. Niacin can be serotonergic because it gives that flush,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
that's
Th-
like nitric
you know,
oxide.
it's also interesting though. Like I've used like B6. The highest dose I've used is 200 milligrams, which I know could be dangerous.
You
And
should
honestly, like
definitely watch out with the B6, man.
I know, but basically, like it gives me very similar effects to the metabolin because it's extremely like anti-prolactin.
I've seen a woman have nerve damage to her body from taking B6.
Yeah.
Alex said that when it comes to the B6, like your body just flushes that out because it's a water soluble vitamin, and I take the P5P, like it's like the most potent B6, and it's like the best one.
Yeah, but natural B6, your body can flush out. But if it's synthetic B6, it can be harmful.
I know, yeah. That's why I stopped taking it. I just wanted to see what it would do, but like I guess I went through a phase where I was just like taking so many supplements every day, like taking pregnenolone, DHEA, progesterone, fucking androsterone, like so many fucking supplements, and I've just kind of stopped because like it didn't go super well with that.
Mhm. And the insomnia, that's just estrogen.
Yeah, the
Danny though, the
insomnia.
goes.
Yeah, I stopped taking the pregnenolone like the past like 4 days, and I've been sleeping 9 hours every night now. Like I guess like the P5 was giving me some estrogenic effects.
And Adrian, with so you're getting 10,000 IUs, you can take more, even like 5 doses, 50,000 up to 100,000.
Okay. And like, okay, what would that do? Like having that mega dose?
I wouldn't say it's even a mega dose. I think it's just a normal dose.
Okay. And
Like Carlos is having 100K a day, aren't you?
Yeah, I was having 100K a day, but it's also topically, so you're not going to absorb all of it. So like if you were taking that shit orally, like it'd be a lot different. Also, I want to ask you about that, Alex. Like, because like with the retinol, is there any other way that I could take like something orally instead of something topically, something like more accessible?
Liver. Oh,
Be-
accessible.
Yeah, like a fucking something oral.
Sigma over here. Ralph, you take a supplement.
I'll grab mine.
Yeah. Ralph has
I have 2 of them.
Like an oral vitamin A.
yeah.
What do you take, Ralph?
He's gone downstairs. He's gonna get it now. Yeah. So B1, yeah, B1 as well as Steve Jobs had mentioned, he found mental creative benefits just like microdosing LSD, but without the hallucinogenic effects. So B1 is very good.
Better Golden is like LSD.
Yeah. I never used them.
I might take some today. Just to try it out again.
This one I use is vitamin A plus E. I bought this one in
Let me see.
Poland.
I can't see you. Oh. Vitamin A plus E. It's still a liquid though, right?
Yeah, liquid.
And like, how do you take that? Like, you like put it in your mouth?
No, I mix it with milk.
Being fruity with it.
Mix it with milk.
Alex, how do you
Carlos-
take your vitamin D?
Carlos, I've been seeing your TikTok comments.
And this one I also use. It's vitamin A plus D.
Because Alex, you're taking like the liquid D, right? Liquid form, right?
Yeah,
He was telling me how he prefers to take his D orally.
That's right. That's right, Carlos.
Uh-huh.
That's the one that Danny Roddy recommends. But you take it topically though, right?
No, I take it orally.
Okay.
Oh, Alex, I have a question with that larger dose. Like, is there any indications or counterindications with that? Like taking that larger dose, is there something that I have to watch out for if I increase the dose on that?
Not really. Like 50,000 isn't like I took 50,000 for like months daily. Like I know people take up to 500,000 a day.
Okay.
Like
And what
like
have you experienced with that?
just benefits like clear skin, better,
Less dandruff.
less dandruff as well. What else? Like if you're consuming too much, you'll know. Like you'll start turning orange.
Yeah.
Hyper carcinemia.
The
What about
Trumpification.
increasing the vitamin
Trumpification. Like for example, Adrian with me, when Alex told me about the vitamin A, I had completely forgotten about that shit. I was taking liver every week, but it wasn't enough. Like I started taking it, and the biggest thing that I noticed is like a huge like anti-estrogen effect. Like it made me feel like I was feeling kind of anxious that day. I remember I took like fucking 100,000 IUs, and I felt like so much better. Like I could tell that it like really like helped my estrogen out.
Carlos, I remember from back in the day, you also said it made you feel warmer, the vitamin A.
Yeah, it made me feel like happier, warmer, better. Like it just made me feel a lot better, to be honest with you. It's just
And
amazing,
Alex,
man. It's like a miracle drug.
what about increasing vitamin E because of high dosage vitamin A?
You can, yeah, because
They
okay,
work
so
together.
one thing with vitamin A, it's unsaturated. I'm pretty sure we store vitamin A in our testicles. That's why it's away from the body. So with vitamin A, and this is one of the claims that these guys make online. Oh, vitamin A is toxic. Yeah, if you're taking a lot of it and it's bad quality, because it's not polyunsaturated, it's just unsaturated, which means it's more liquid. It's like olive oil in a way. So when using it, having vitamin E in your diet can help if it does oxidize and things like that. But as long as you're getting vitamin E in your diet, then you're fine.
Which is
One thing I-
impossible.
Yeah. Because one thing I want
Vitamin
to
E
underline,
protects you.
yeah, is like vitamin A is very important because like you might be supplementing with thyroid, you're getting a lot of food, carbohydrates for the LDL cholesterol, but vitamin A is very important. Retinol, not beta carotene, but retinol. So then you can produce pregnenolone and then all of the protective hormones. So vitamin A is super. That's why all these guys promote liver, because liver has that. So that's why I always prioritize the foundation rather than, oh, let me supplement some DHT.
Bro is shit talking.
Yeah. Talking to you, Carlos. I think if you have this, like the proper foundation, and you feel good with just diet and just the basics, then trying some whatever. If you want to play around with other things, go right ahead.
I think Danny says the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, don't jump into supplements before we got on a good base.
Yeah.
Aziz,
Yeah,
are you Assyrian?
I am Armenian, Assyrian. Yes.
I knew because of your name.
Yeah. So we're from Syria.
No, sorry. What did you say?
It's
So
from
we're
Syria.
Armenian, Assyrian from Syria.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
obviously it's
I know.
not our country. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is how Arabs can look like. It's
Yeah.
the white Arabs.
Yeah.
There you go. And you speak Aramaic, no?
Yeah, but I can't speak so good. So I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be able to speak both Aramaic and Arabic.
Okay.
But it never went that way, unfortunately. Yeah.
The Assyrian flag is sick.
The
Like
eagle, yeah.
Sick.
Nice.
Or you mean the white one?
The white one, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
John.
But it's
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no worries. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, John's hiding. He has his mic off. He's been quiet.
He's hiding.
Who is John?
John Pork.
John Pork.
But he's hiding from us. Any questions from anyone?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
Regarding the starches, because I do notice, like Carlos said, I feel a lot better when I avoid them. Like gut-wise, I feel much better, but I feel like I don't know if it's my inability to like keep my glucose and blood sugar, but when I don't eat starches, I feel like I'm not as warm, or like if I eat starches, I can go a lot longer without eating than when I do with like pure sugar.
It is more filling because of the volume.
That as well, but fundamentally, metabolically speaking, it's your liver. Like, just looking at examples, even Danny Roddy recently was doing a Q&A, and he made a comment on that. Even one of the last Peat podcasts, someone asked him the same thing, and it's like people with compromised thyroid function, they crave starches because starches allows for the maintenance of blood sugar for a longer period of time,
Yeah.
And anything to do with the liver, you just need to give it time and heal it, because you went low carb, and you just need to like give your body enough food. If you are having starches, make sure you're having it with like coconut oil or butter, and after sometimes you won't have to have starches. Like I used to have that a lot. I just had to have starches, and I'd feel funny after a few hours. But now I have starches here and there, but not as before. And now I just do it for pure just variety and dopamine.
Yeah.
But that's the main thing for you, just that liver, which is eating enough liver. Like that's one thing, like getting liver, eating enough carbohydrates per day, and optimizing thyroid function. Yeah.
Take a B complex because B vitamins are going to help out with your liver function. Also, make sure that you take care of your gut health, because that will also improve the function of your liver because you're going to give it less work to do.
Yeah.
And overall, not being able to maintain stable blood sugar is also a sign of high cortisol. So for me personally, like salt is a big thing for me. Taking enough salt every day. Salt is a great way to maintain stable blood sugar. anything that's going to lower your cortisol and anything that's going to help your liver function is going to help you with blood sugar.
Yeah, I notice a big difference when I use salt. Like if I have apple juice, oranges, I put a lot of salt in it, and I feel amazing afterwards.
Make sure you have balanced meals as well. Like I've tried to do like the low fat diet, you know, like 30 grams of fat a day. And
Yeah.
honestly, the best thing you could do is just have balanced meals overall.
So in the Repeat archive, I don't know if you know, there's like a lot of books.
What the
And-
fuck? Where'd you get that from?
You have access to this, man.
Really?
I think it's in
where?
I'll show you.
Are you serious?
In the classroom. There's the Repeat archive. Yeah.
He
Yeah,
needs
so
to
Wait,
pay
you
5,000
made this?
doubloons.
So you have Repeat archive. You go in here, the websites, and you go into
Wow.
books and articles, and you have all Repeat related books, everything from like long time ago. And
Holy shit.
that's a very good book. I haven't read it, but I've read quotes and things like that. And I was actually looking for this it's very hard to find online. I was looking for this everywhere. And I found it here. I read this book, which we probably seen you recommend, The Unsuspected Illness, but this goes over the liver thing. Hope for hypoglycemia. It's not your mind, it's your liver. Because liver is responsible for maintaining your blood sugar, detoxifying things, and converting your thyroid into active thyroid and things like that. So giving those things a read is a good one. Yeah.
Is there
Alex,
any supplement?
I have a question on gum health of the teeth, because I'm having a lot of bleeding of the gums lately, and I don't know how to stop it. So I started like using some sort of like gum bleeding toothpaste, but it has fluoride. Like it's helping, but it's not really fixing the root issue. So if you know anything about that.
Vitamin C, how much are you taking?
I don't supplement right now. I'm just pure diet maxing.
Do you drink orange juice?
I did, but right now I'm not.
I noticed for me, drinking orange juice helps with that. And I also put progesterone on my gums because I have a bit of sensitive gums as well. And it helps a lot.
Yeah, I've definitely experienced that. Like a lot of that could be, do you get like liver or oysters? Like do you consume like micronutrient dense foods? Because that could be just like a deficiency. I'll have a look exactly what it
I
is
did the
now.
liver.
Isn't vitamin K important for gum health and teeth?
Yeah, that's a big one as well. Vitamin K for collagen or whatever it is.
It's a vitamin C deficiency. I used to have that too when I was younger, and I've done research before. It's a vitamin C deficiency. That's why Ralph feels better with the orange juice. Like, are you having enough fruit, like, you know, OJ and stuff like that?
I've actually gone off of it right now because it just
There you go.
expensive.
Sour?
No, just expensive.
Yeah, and I get bored of it too. Like, I'm so bored of orange juice and milk, but like, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
No, it's just expensive. Like, I'm not bored of it.
Maybe there's a cheaper brand.
Wait, so where do you buy your orange juice?
Little.
Do you guys have an Aldi over there?
Yeah, we do, but it only
Because
has,
Aldi,
yeah,
it only has the what?
with the pulp.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So one of the things in the notes, bleeding gums equals low metabolic energy in the mouth. So in the Peat, like Barron style model, gums bleed when tissues can't maintain structure because thyroid-driven energy is low and stress mediators plus endotoxin rise. The mouth is one of the first places where low CO2, excess serotonin, histamine, and poor circulation shows up.
The first?
Huh?
The first.
First place, yeah. One of the first. And it kind of makes sense because it's like inside the mouth, when you keep your mouth closed, if you're producing CO2, it upholds the structure in there. That's why when you're a child and you're producing a lot of energy, and let's say you cut the tip of your finger and you cover it and hold on to the CO2, it will actually grow back because of the powerful benefits of CO2. So I'd say it's the same thing in your mouth because you keep it closed. The CO2 maintains structure in the mouth. But let's say your metabolic rate drops. This guy's laughing at me. The structure and energy goes down. Yeah. It's giggling.
Hey Alex, you know that vitamin A I put in the group chat?
I'm not gonna click on it.
I'm not clicking anything.
No,
No,
I swear it's not bad.
don't
It's
click
nothing
on
bad. I swear. I promise. I promise.
He's gonna get my IP address. I'm gonna add it to
Do you
ChatGPT.
think that's like good?
I'm gonna
Because low key, like
copy
the
it.
Idea Labs, fucking, it's expensive, man. Like it's fucking like $25. I finished that bottle in like a week.
Yeah, because you take like 6 million grams a day.
Yeah, dude, I fucking shove it up my ass to increase the absorption.
I added your link into ChatGPT and ask if it's the same link.
What? Are you serious?
No, I'm not opening that.
You guys literally don't. It's an Amazon link.
Sure,
Yeah,
buddy.
sure.
You guys literally don't believe me.
It's
You
safe.
guys
You can
don't
click
believe
on
me.
it. You can click on it. It's safe. What? No, I'm joking. That's a good one.
That's crazy. Do you think it's a good like vitamin E? A vitamin A?
It's shit.
It's shit.
It's shit.
It's an MCT oil, and it's retinol, and it's cheap.
Have you seen this website actually? Steven actually recommended this, but it's from the US, so it might be better for you.
Well, what is it called?
I'll send it there. It has solid stuff like actual calcium, vitamin D, K. All the Ks. But the vitamin D, well, $19. It's actual calcium. It's like a repeated.
Yeah, no, I was just asking about this one because Amazon is like fast. You know, I'll get it tomorrow, and
Okay.
I don't have to.
Yeah, this link's not working.
Because like with Idea Labs, like they take forever to send you the supplement. You know,
Yeah.
it takes like 5 days. You know, it's too long.
Dude, Carlos, what are you doing? Like, you're buying all of these supplements, but like can't buy flowers. Come on.
Literally.
Dude, I just need some vitamin A. That's all I need. I just need some retinol, man.
You're addicted.
Yeah. You need to keep your mouth open so your gums stop bleeding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Yo, V, did you look up if it's... Have you looked up if it's cheaper if you make the oranges yourself, like buying the oranges in package?
No way.
Dude, that's fucking, yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, oranges in Sweden are also super expensive for some reason.
I've been drinking apple
over
juice.
Yeah.
Because with orange juice as well, it's like it's hard to like most of the juices are like tart, they're like sour.
Yeah.
And Ray Peat said it's better not to drink that.
Not the Aldi one.
When you get orange juice, you want it to be sweet. That's the benefit. It tastes nice. It digests nicely.
Yeah. Yeah, I can only make them myself in Sweden for it to be sweet. All the ones we buy in the stores are super sour.
Yeah.
And bitter.
Yeah.
Oh, I found this article
right on as well.
What is this, sir?
They're super expensive as well.
Yeah. Carlos, what are you saying?
Oh, I was saying I just found this article right now in the Repeat Forum archives, and it's like Idea Labs Thyroid versus Cynomel. And this dude is saying, just putting this out there for anyone else who might have had a similar problem. I use Idea Labs thyroid products, but I can never get my pulse above 63. And he said that one time I mistakenly took 3 drops of tyranine and nothing happened. And he said that when he started using Cynomel, he literally got good effects from it. Like his heart rate went up, temperature got better.
Probably retarded like me. And didn't shave at all.
You want to shake
I wonder if
it
that's
also-
true though,
Yeah, I think it is.
because like the progesterone from Ideal Labs doesn't hit the same as the Progestea. Like the Progestea has amazing effects. Ideal Labs progesterone is ass.
Yeah, but it's hard to get Cynomel. Like for me, when I took tyronine and by accident took 2 drops, I felt it like the
I felt
heart rate
amazing.
really increased. Like which is not optimal. Like I just take a drop and it's fine.
I've
Probably
taken
like
16 before.
probably
It feels
some
amazing.
yeah, because you like running on adrenaline, bro.
It
Like
made me feel so happy.
like optimally you want to take max 5 mcgs per drop. 8 would be as how I would go, because it's very stimulating. It's very powerful at stimulating the metabolic rate. But yeah, but if you can't get Cynomel, it probably is better. But it's just very hard to get unless you maneuver your way around with a doctor. This is not medical advice though. If you maneuver your way with like cabbage juice prior to a visit to the doctor and get him to prescribe you some thyroid, doing that, or
I might do it.
The doctors here are
Yeah.
faggots, so like they're not gonna do it.
Yeah, my doctor thought vitamin D was a water-soluble vitamin.
yeah,
Are
And
you
most of-
serious?
Yeah.
and
Bro,
most of
I'm
the time
telling you.
when you go to a doctor, they're gonna prescribe you T4 instead of T3. This is why a lot of these people who are hypothyroid and they start supplementing with thyroid prescribed, they feel even worse because most of them have liver issues. And when you prescribe someone who has liver issues T4, he or she is going to convert that T4 into reverse T3. So it's going to down regulate the metabolic rate, make them feel worse. So it's all a
Yeah.
mess, you know.
I think my grandma takes Cynomel. She takes T3 and T4. And maybe I'll just fucking tell my grandma to be my plug, you know? Give me some of that Cynomel.
You need to start selling to Europe.
Because she
Yeah.
lives in Mexico.
But can't you just order some because you're in the US, Cynomel?
Yeah, I think so. But like Danny Roddy was talking about, like some people have gotten into legal problems because of that.
Oh, wow.
Because of
I don't give a
selling or
fuck.
buying.
But I have no idea. I think Sebastian takes that one.
Mhm.
He does. Like, and he has a scale and everything.
Adrian has the best. He has access to pure orange juice, Mexican Coca-Cola, Cynomel. He's living in
Literally.
Mexico.
And he still
Yeah,
decides
you should have fucking 25-inch biceps by now, man. Fucking, you should have a fucking like 13-inch cock. Fucking, you should be like 6'5".
This guy.
A little bit more random question,
Yeah.
but I noticed that when I have like bigger meals with the table sugar, like a bit more, I noticed that after some time my saliva gets acidic or feels acidic. Does that mean, like, is this a good thing or a bad thing, or it's just a weird taste in the mouth for like, I don't know, 1 or 2 hours and then it just fades away?
Is it just the sugar? Are you sure it's the sugar or just overall after food?
Like when I put in more, like more table sugar, I noticed that it lasts longer. So
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
The only thing I can think of is naturally like one of the recommendations Peat has when you're having more sugar, it can sit on your teeth, and because of that, maybe your saliva is producing more, your mouth's producing more saliva to break that down, and hence why you're getting that. That's the only thing I can think of at the top of my head. Let's see if I have anything in the notes.
That happens to me too. Like with the OJ, like it makes me feel like my saliva is super thick. Like I can't even swallow it sometimes.
Yeah, it's weird.
That was tough.
I think
I'm the reason why we're doing the calls on this now, not on the Zoom anymore.
So one of the things, a good metabolism will lead to an alkaline, thin, abundant saliva versus a low metabolism, high stress, thick, acidic, low saliva output. So saliva reflects thyroid function, CO2 production, and sympathetic tone. So one of the reasons for poor like tooth health or like I remember when I was younger, I had thyroid issues. I had a lot of thyroid issues. Like here, I have a implant, for example, because I had such bad teeth issues when I was younger, like major. Have a tooth removed at the back, but now completely nothing, never. And before it was a consistent thing. So that has to do with good health, things like that. So when sugar is handled properly, it rises CO2, warms you, and makes saliva abundant and alkaline. When sugar is not handled well, it temporarily rises adrenaline, which shuts down saliva production and acidifies the mouth. Yeah, so it all goes back to the balance of those two. Yeah.
Might go ahead and drink some orange juice, cabbage juice, and go to the doctor.
Yeah. So
Why would you do that?
So the cabbage juice, what it does is suppresses thyroid function. I know Peat would prescribe it to patients whom he was working with that had a general doctor with which they had regular appointment with. And because thyroid was getting them to use thyroid, their heart rate and temperature would be high. And the doctors would panic. So Peat would prescribe them the cabbage juice before a visit just to satisfy the doctors.
All to please them.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I don't think my doctor would do that. I told my doctor when I was 16 that I didn't get any morning wood, and she said it was normal.
Carlos.
She said, dude, I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean, dude? I'm fucking 16 years old, and I don't wake up with morning wood.
Just the way you
And
say
they said it was normal. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's not normal, dude. You're retarded.
You don't say morning wood, you say morning wood.
Morning woof.
Whoa.
This week I'm gonna make an in-depth YouTube video on morning wood because
Oh man, please,
it's a topic that keeps coming up.
please help me, please, Aleks. I'm begging you, help me.
Video number 1: stop mixing 20 million supplements in one day.
Yeah.
You're right, man.
Andreas, how
I've
are
been
you?
getting-
You're talking about something about dropping body fat. Are you doing anything with that? Or?
Yeah, I had a walk like this during lunchtime, so I'm trying to do that. And I'm also going to implement like a little bit of cardio when I'm going to the gym. Also because I actually never do that, like maybe 2 or 5 minutes on the treadmill, but that's that.
Yeah.
So maybe increasing that could also benefit a little bit.
If you're gonna do that, I would do like some HIIT after you train.
Yeah, HIIT.
Yeah. Because jogging will just increase
Catabolic.
cortisol. Yeah, very catabolic, yeah.
Okay.
Increase cortisol, you start losing muscle tissue rather than body fat.
Mm.
So it's either walking or HIIT if you want to
Okay.
utilize that.
Okay, I will do that.
So with HIIT, you can do something like even on the bike, let's say you go full out for 30 seconds, like as fast as you can, or sprint, whatever it is, and then take a break for 3 minutes. So you want a 1:6 ratio of work to rest, which HIIT.
Yeah.
So let's say sprint for 30 seconds, you take a break for 3 minutes, and then do 2, 3, 4 sets. Like the things you see online with like 10 sets, that's like interval training, which is basically just catabolic in and of itself because it's just steady state.
Yeah.
If you do it properly, you can only do 2, 3 sets, 3, 4.
Yeah, I've searched it up like in a post, and we had like a discussion about it.
Yeah, perfect.
So yeah, and yeah, it is clear for me now.
Awesome. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people mention having a lot of getting a lot of benefits from bringing like orange juice or sugared milk when they train. I haven't tried that yet, but they bring it like to the gym and they train for like 45 hours really intensely, and then they just sip on orange juice and sugared milk in between.
Yeah, it's very solid because it maintains your protective hormones. Like orange juice with sugar and salt, having that throughout the workout is perfect. Because it maintains your blood sugar. You don't get into that catabolic state when you're training intensely. Because naturally, when you do high overall, like sprinting or sprinting, you could say, but also that uses a lot of energy. So using those things, for sure. Yeah, I've definitely used it. I know. Yes, salt for sure. I never tried the milk though, milk and sugar. I've definitely tried that orange juice, Coca-Cola, maybe sometimes even a little bit of caffeine. Yeah.
I'm gonna try it in the coming weeks.
Awesome.
Alex, do you think there's any supplements I should take now during the winter, like vitamin D or something? Or can I just do it by diet?
Vitamin D for sure.
Okay.
Like getting yourself a good vitamin D suspended in an olive oil, like the one I have here. It's very good.
So liquid form, not capsule.
Yeah, because vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin.
Yeah.
Unless it's a capsule, like a gel, like a gel capsule that has oil in it.
Yeah.
Because the powder is not optimal. Because you want it
How much?
suspended. Yeah.
How much does that one cost, Alex? That one do you have?
Tell you now.
Because like the one that I take is off of Amazon. It's a vitamin D, and it comes with extra virgin olive oil, which is the one that Danny Ryder recommends. And yeah,
I don't know with this.
Good boy.
It's
uh,
the noises he be making.
vitamin D makes me so happy, man. Like it gives me like these huge dopaminergic boosts. It's amazing.
Did you get some more sleep, Carlos?
I have been getting very good sleep lately, actually. I feel so much better. Yeah.
Good
I've been
boy.
going to bed on time.
Good boy.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I've been having some, milk before I go to bed every night. And I've been doing all my prayers too. I've been watching my Robert Breaker videos.
Really?
Yeah.
Without talking like
No,
this.
but I've been using Robert Breaker GBT, whatever.
Have you made your own GPT? Like the combination of Aleks.
I don't think I have enough data. I don't think I have enough data about myself to make a GBT about myself.
Yeah, not about yourself, but yeah, it's fine.
About somebody else, like
yeah.
I don't want to get a lawsuit,
What am I listening to? What's this?
I think the one that Alex has is like $20. The one that I buy is like 15.
Yeah, the one I have is like 20
euros.
21 euro. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, I would rather just like take the oral one. Cause like, are you even absorbing all that liquid? It's the same thing as taking a capsule.
Yeah, but I take this already.
How many servings does it have? And what dosage?
So a serving is 5 drops, so it's 5,000 IUs, and it has 114 servings.
Because I take 20,000 IUs a day of vitamin D. Because 10,000 doesn't do anything for me. I don't feel any different with 10,000.
How much you take? 20,000.
20,000 I use a day, and then I take like these fucking vitamin K2 pills, and I take like 3 of those because of the aspirin that I take. Because I noticed that whenever I don't take my vitamin K2, I get tinnitus.
So with this will last you like 28 days, like 4 weeks.
Exactly, like $20 for 28 days now, dude.
Yeah.
How much D do you take a day?
This guy. I take 10,000.
Oh, okay. That's more than enough.
Is there anything we have to look out for when choosing a liquid form like vitamin D?
Seed oils.
Yeah, just
Of
avoid
course.
seed oils. I think just like the one I have in the chat, like just simple ingredients. All you want is extra virgin olive oil and then vitamin D, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because the problem with supplements is you might be getting a good supplement, but there's like weird additives that you start consuming, and then you get insomnia because it's causing inflammation in your gut. One of the reasons Peat recommended DHEA and Protein mix is because the supplement industry couldn't provide a solid pregnenolone supplement, so he resorted into the Protein DHEA mix over that. Yeah. So
Okay.
that would be my thing. Yeah.
And
And
should we
others,
get
yeah.
should we get a liquid form for K2 as well?
Yeah. So I personally have a gel capsule. So it's same with A. A is going to be vitamin A, D, E as well. So A, D, E, and K suspended in fats.
Wait, so Alex, like the one that I sent you, the link, do you think that one's good? It comes in MCT oil.
Yeah.
So a liquid form of vitamin E is also good to get.
Vitamin E, yeah.
Yeah.
Cocovit.
Yeah. Ideal Labs.
Ideal Labs is really good, but it's man, it's expensive.
Do
Yeah,
they
it's
ship to
expensive.
Sweden though? Ideal Labs.
I think they do, but yeah, you have to look out for the
It'll take like
taxes.
5 months for it to get there.
But I'm from Belgium, and I can choose the option for fast travel, and most of the time I don't have to pay taxes then anymore.
Okay.
Because I think it's included in the fast travel, but I'm not sure because sometimes I have to pay it 1 out of 3 times when I do it.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, Andreas, what? Oh no, my bad.
No
say
worries. Go ahead, bro.
You can.
I was gonna change the
What?
subject, so keep going.
No, that's actually what I wanted to say. So.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what Peat thinks about boron? I forgot about boron that I said.
It's estrogenic.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Unless you're deficient in it to fix a deficiency. Besides that, anything outside of that is, can be quite estrogenic. Adrian, you had a question. You did mention once the use of baking soda and creatine, right? Is there anything to consider when taking it? Nothing to consider. Just make sure it's good quality. It doesn't irritate your gut. It's really good for, especially the baking soda. Helps with decreasing stress hormones, increasing CO2. Creatine increases ATP because it donates a phosphate. Studies it can increase IQ because it increases brain metabolism.
Okay, and for like, and the dosage would be like what, at 1 tablespoon or teaspoon of the baking soda?
I can give you the exact dose right now. I have a formula on sec. I just have it in the reclaim notes.
Yeah, because I'm gonna readjust stuff for the microgut.
Mm. Mm. So 0.3 grams per kilogram is a good dose.
2.3 grams per kilogram. Okay. let's see.
Only with the tyranine or also with other ideal labs. What's the question, Stephen, on?
Yeah, I asked if you mentioned like that you have to shake the tyranine before use, and I personally never done that. Yeah, you have to do it with the other ones.
Definitely the ones that are like suspended in alcohol, I would. Because naturally, like when you just let it sit there, like the components probably separate. Like, so I make sure to shake it and then do the drop, just like drinking a juice or something.
Yeah, because sometimes I don't think I get an effect actually.
Yeah. So I think that's not. So Adrian, how much do you weigh?
Last time I checked, it was 77 kilograms, but it's probably a bit more now. Maybe just in case 1 extra kilogram.
Steven, I'm just gonna mute you because your mic is.
Yeah, I think his
acting up.
mic is glitching.
Yeah. So Stephen, if you want to talk, just unmute yourself and then just making 0.3. Just so like 22 grams of baking soda. Like you can have it with like orange juice, mix it in as a pre-workout is very good. Or like I'd be curious for you to actually use that like a pre-workout before you train archery.
Yeah,
Could be very good to down-regulate the amount of lactic acid, that burn if you're doing a lot of repetitions or whatever. Like,
yeah, that'd be
There's
good.
B1 lowers lactic acid too. So does thyroid.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting to try because archery is more of an endurance work, more of an endurance sport more than strength.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Do you need anything from iHerb?
I think.
I just think from. Oh, I'll tell you. Yeah.
I think Aviv has raised his hand like 3 times.
Aviv, you be raising hands. What's up?
You can unmute yourself.
Yo, I just started some repeat protocols, and I'm curious about the safety of eating grapefruit and blueberries on the diet.
What do you mean about the safety around them? Like,
I think he means if they're good or not.
Yeah, like they're fine. With the grapefruit, are you like eating the actual fruit or are you drinking juice?
Didn't he say grape juice?
Or grape juice? Or grapefruit? What was it?
Like not juiced.
So grapefruit.
Grapefruit. Yeah, it's fine. I would just fruits are fine. Yeah.
Thanks.
And is that like your source of your total caloric intake to get the carbohydrates in, is it? Or just a little bit during the day?
Yo, Steven, how is grapefruit estrogenic, bro?
I did hear things about that as well.
Interesting.
Remember 2021, I remember. But I don't I think it's fine as long as it's sweet. Like it's good. But like I'd rather get oranges because they're sweeter.
Yeah.
I know where oranges also they have phytoprogestins, which means like they have a progesterone-like effect on the body. That's why they're so protective. Also inhibit the tryptophan hydroxylase enzyme. Yeah.
Alex, what's your take on kefir?
Yeah, so kefir, I'd be, if you're in a low metabolic state, I would avoid it.
Okay.
Because kefir has, lactobacillus solus, like bacteria, which means if you have carbohydrates with the kefir, it converts those carbohydrates, those sugars, into lactic acid, and that then needs to go to the liver, and the liver needs to process that, and that in and of itself drops your blood sugar. So people who use kefir can have a headache afterwards, a migraine, overall a stress response, things like that. So I wouldn't recommend it. It's not optimal.
All right.
Stephen, do you have any quotes on that? Because I did hear that. Or any quotes on the grapefruit thing?
Is my sound okay?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have an exact quote, but I definitely read that Ray said that it's estrogenic. I don't know through which mechanism, but it is.
Okay. Let's see if I have any.
Stephen Noah is like fucking 200 IQ.
Yeah. Where did you hear? Did you read something, or was it a podcast you watch or interview?
I don't know exactly. I just have it in my notes. It's a long time ago.
Okay.
But you have a journal?
Because from the notes that I'm
Yeah.
getting, like even using ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT, it doesn't say that. Because I know there was something like that going around, and that was the first thing that came into my mind. But no. Let's see if the bioenergetic thing search. There's another one in grapefruit that happens to poison the enzyme system in the liver, letting estrogen accumulate tremendously. And this is such a one. I think when the grapefruit is unripe, but no, someone asked, would eating grapefruit or drinking freshly squeezed grapefruit juice have the same anti-estrogenic effects as the orange juice? He says, yeah. There are a few publications from about 15 years ago. So grapefruit should be fine.
Hey, Stefan, did you ever join the Danny Roddy stuff?
Yeah, it was good.
And how did it go? Like, what'd you ask him? What'd you find out? Anything new?
No, actually, I asked no questions. I had none at the time.
Bro was too scared.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yo.
What's up?
Yeah, Alex, can I ask one thing?
Yeah.
So I've also noticed when I introduce more sugar in general, being it fruit or just table sugar, my acne flares up like crazy, a lot more than when I just stay lower carb. So I heard about B vitamins, vitamin D, vitamin A deficiency. So should I just max that and wait, or is there anything other you can add?
Yeah. So in your case, it's most likely the vitamin A deficiency. We were talking about that earlier as well. Aziz has had the same issue. I think, well, most likely the sugar is increasing your metabolic rate, which then utilizes more of your vitamin A. And a deficiency in vitamin A leads to acne. So you just need to get more retinol, not beta carotene, but retinol in your diet from liver, or just supplement with it.
Yeah, thanks.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there any specific things we can do to like increase beard growth, or is it just to continue like
Increase
trying
what?
beard growth?
Beard growth.
Yeah.
Like the main thing would be androgens like DHT, mostly DHT. Besides that, I've looked into things like topical caffeine, so like micro-needling caffeine, aspirin as well. Those two can be utilized.
And
Yeah.
for the DHT, didn't creatine increase it?
Yeah. So most of the time, well, if you're operating from a protective lens, boosting testosterone will be converted into DHT. I'm pretty sure it's like 5%. I can't remember the exact. Gets converted to DHT. So the highest ROI would be doing things to increase protective hormones, and then testosterone, DHT. Yeah.
Is there any evidence that caffeine, aspirin, and all these things that people from Peat say that increase hair growth anywhere in the body? Is there any like evidence of that? Because like a
I'll
lot of
get it for
people
you
say
right
this
now.
stuff, but like there's no evidence. Like I've never seen anybody like actually like regrow hair
Today's
doing
your
any
lucky
of these
day.
things.
Today's your lucky day. Let me get it.
What do you mean
I
today's
know.
your lucky day?
Yeah.
I know for me, Carlos, as soon as I started adding in carbs from carnivore, I started getting like a little bit of what I have.
Like for example,
'Cause-
me, like I don't know if I have high testosterone or not, but like I've had a beard since I was fucking 18.
Yeah.
And I really didn't like have like the best hormones, I would say. At least I thought I didn't.
It's also a little bit genetic, no? Like
I would
if
say
it,
so. Like my dad has a big lumberjack beard, so I guess his
it's
son's
not
gonna have a
always,
beard too.
but it's yeah.
Because my dad has a full beard, but he also told me like he started getting his full beard when he was like 24 or 23.
My dad got it in his 30s.
Yeah, me too.
It could also just be stress hormones, maybe. Because like I know like Georgie Dinkoff talked about it, like guys who are super hairy, like a hairy chest and a hairy back and all that stuff, like that doesn't come from DHT. That comes from like super high cortisol and estrogen. It also goes back to what Aleks said about like with the hair loss. Like, so why does DHT cause hair loss? And the reason isn't the DHT. It's just the fact that DHT helps it, right? That's why your body like puts more DHT in the hair follicle because it helps it. Isn't that what you said or no?
Yeah. So the high DHT in people with hair loss is a protective reaction to the stress hormones you're going through. And yeah, that is true. Like this excessive amount of hair, like some of these got like loads of hair on the back, arms everywhere. That's can be a estrogen, yeah. And in the chat, Carlos, I sent
it's as effective as minoxidil.
Yeah.
Could it
Oh,
also
that's
be
good.
that it depends on the micronutrients, let's say, you get from your parents, that it's like genetic, but you can actually like revert it in a way.
Yeah.
Like it's not easy, but
There is people talking about it, Carlos.
For example, I know this guy on TikTok. This dude, he was completely bald, and he used like basically every single thing. He uses caffeine as well,
yeah.
but like all those things only brought him so far. Like, yeah, maybe it's his diet or whatever, but like,
He has other issues. He's like fruity and shit. He's like
you know what I'm
very
talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he's effeminate from the finasteride.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a hair transplant as well.
Yeah.
It's certainly difficult. You know, it's not easy.
No.
It's really fucking hard. And like the worst part is that you only have so much time, and once you lose it, it's not coming back. Like it's once your hairline's where it's at, you could like maybe get it thicker, but it's not going to move forward. Like once it's back, you're fucked.
For me, it moved forward.
I've seen a lot of people reverse it like completely.
Yeah. Like mine was very back, like it was all the way here.
No, but there's pictures of it, and it didn't look like it was all the way back there.
Can you show me the pictures?
Yeah, the one from your YouTube.
Okay, let's see it.
I know a lot of people that have had like a lot of success with increasing blood flow to the scalp by scalp massages, like a lot, like 2-3 times a day. I think there's a guy on YouTube. He had a really bad hairline, and he basically reversed it.
Yeah, makes sense. Probably CO2 utilization. Yeah.
Yeah, I've also heard of some people like moving to countries like to the mountains where there's a lot of CO2, and their hairlines get better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mountains are amazing.
Actually, I have to go.
So I have to go to a mountain and regrow my hair.
Yeah, you should.
You might have to go to Dagestan, bro, or Georgia.
I'm gonna have to, man.
There's plenty of mountains in America.
Yeah, you see, Aleks, like your hairline wasn't all the way back there.
So it's where my ears are.
No, it's not. It's in front of your ear.
Like,
like you can't be telling me that shit is like all the way.
Like, look at the difference between the two. Carlos is hating because he's getting no results.
No, I'm not. No, Aleks. Aleks, I know you think it's funny, but like I'm being serious. Like, are you blind? Like, your hairline is not where your ear is at. Your hairline right there is your corner is where your sideburn is at. It's not where your ear is at.
Can you not see it goes all the way down here? Like it goes down to like here. Like.
Yeah, it's where your sideburns at. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So it's beyond the sideburns because I'm like tilted in there.
Let me, dude. There's no way, bro. Like, are you being serious right now? Like, you really think it's beyond? It's beyond the sideburn.
Not beyond.
It's right where your sideburns at. Let me see. Let me take a picture.
Dude, just stop coping and stop stressing out.
Bro, that's not by the sideburn.
Wait. Where's it gone?
But it definitely improved, bro. You can see the
density.
You're muted.
Like I remember, like it was like full on, like back here. I had like a full on, like.
It might just be the angle of the photo as well.
Yeah. But I remember it was pretty bad. Like I was at a point that I was like, damn.
Yo, you need to return the Mr. Beast thumbnails.
Yeah. The OG thumbnails, yeah. Yeah.
Aleks, you can't put pictures in the chat, right?
No.
Because I have a picture where like you clearly see it's not like it's right where your sideburns at.
So send it to me on school. You can send it there. In the DMs.
Every time you do this, Carlos, you lose 1 inch of your hairline.
Bro, dude, I'm just like I'm not gonna like. How do you not see that? Like it's right where your where your sideburns at, and then
That's
once it
another
went
centimeter.
forward, it's in front of the sideburn.
That's another centimeter.
Yeah, so it went forward. Like, what point are you making? Because I'm actually confused.
Like the point that I'm making is that you were saying that it was like all the way in the back of your head, but like yeah, it was bad, but it wasn't like as exaggerated as you say it was. Like yeah, it was bad, but like it was like it's right there in the picture.
Yeah, but look at the photo. Like, okay, let me get it back again. Oh, cope time with Carlos. Okay. So you want to imagine, like, you see how much space there is there, like from both sides, right? And it was the same on the other side. You know, the horseshoe action that I had, like I had a little peak there.
Yeah, I have the same thing.
Yeah, and then it went back, as you can see here. So what point are you making?
My point is, you were saying hairline all the way in back of the head. My point is, hairline was not all the way in back of the head. It was bad, but
Back
not
of
as
the
bad as
head?
you say it is. Yeah, you were saying that your hairline was like you were saying right now that your hairline was like back here.
Where?
Right
Oh.
here.
Where? Show me.
Do you see? You were saying it was like right here.
Yeah, this is where my ear is now. So back here.
That's not what you were saying earlier. Now you're saying that because you want to make me look bad.
This guy needs to.
Where's your hairline, Carlos?
You're
let me
strike
see.
6-7.
But Carlos, your hairline isn't even bad, bro. What do you mean?
It looks good.
It looks
It
good,
is
bro.
bad. What are you talking
It's
about,
not
dude?
bad, bro.
Yes, it is, dude. Look.
It's because of your curly hair that looks bad.
Yeah, it makes it look bad. But like, it definitely isn't. It's not good. Like, it's bad.
It's been the same, Carlos. Like, do you sit, look at the bar all day and you're like, oh.
Oh my god, it went back a centimeter.
He sends me a picture every day. No, my hairline.
My hairline's going back, Aleks. What am I gonna do? Fuck, man. What am I gonna do?
But yeah, Carlos, in the chat, here's your evidence. You're looking all this time for years on the caffeine. There's 3 studies.
Thank you so much, man. But I don't think it's as effective as minoxidil. I feel like if it was as effective as minoxidil, everybody would be saying, "Oh my god, I put coffee on my head and now my hair grew back." But people are saying, minoxidil, finasteride, those seem to be the most effective at like regrowing hair, whether it be positive for the health or not for longevity. But like it seems to be the most effective for hair loss.
Carlos, have you tried microneedling and scalp massages?
I haven't tried anything. The only thing that I've tried is just improving my diet. And
Why haven't you tried the scalp massages? Just do it when you shower, like 10 minutes a day.
I think I'd try microneedling, but I feel like if it gets a lot worse, I'm definitely gonna use like finasteride and minoxidil. Like I'm not gonna go bald.
Do not use finasteride, bro.
What's gonna lose his balls?
Yeah, literally.
I'm gonna use dutasteride.
Even worse.
But
I'm just kidding.
seriously, try microneedling and scalp massages.
But like, I'll give props to Aleks. Like, regardless of like where we were arguing about like where his hairline was at, like the guy's 26 years old and he still has hair. So like that to me, like that to me is everything. Cause like if this shit didn't work, he'd be 26 and he'd be bald by now. Cause that's when he was like 20. He'd be bald by now, like all those other faggots online.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I wish I had like Aziz's hairline.
Aleks, I want to ask about the drug meldonium. Do you have any experience with it or anyone here? Because I've read meldonium. It's supposed to be a Soviet drug, and actually a lot of athletes used it recently in the Olympics, and it got banned. But previously it was legal, and it's supposed to enhance your glucose metabolism. So it blocks L-carnitine. So it blocks L-carnitine is for fat oxidation, so it blocks fat oxidation, and I read that if you combine it with aspirin and a bunch of PT stuff, it can really help with glucose metabolism. So
Yeah, that's an interesting one. It downregulates the L-carnitine. That's why I've made videos how L-carnitine is problematic, because L-carnitine increases gets your body to use fat for fuel rather than glucose, so it can make you type 2 diabetic in a way. So that's interesting. I've never used it before, but what you're saying sounds interesting. I'll see if Peat has anything on it. And what's the purpose of you using it? Is it just purely performance?
no, I mean, obviously when I'm hypothyroid, I think I'm gonna have problems with utilizing glucose. So first of all, that. Second of all, it's the performance. There's actually videos on it on YouTube of guys that have tried it and reported the benefits.
Yeah. Have you ever used niacinamide or aspirin?
Yeah, I've done aspirin for like a week, so that's too short, probably.
Okay. What about B3 niacinamide?
No, I haven't taken that.
Yeah, like before getting into like meldonium, because like when it comes to drugs, the only thing I'd be cautious of is its effect on the liver. Does it burden the liver? Does it because anything to do with the liver, you're down regulating T4 to T3 production. You might be increasing SHBG, so down regulating how much testosterone you can utilize and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fucking scared of it because I'd rather be 100% all through diet, but like since athletes were using it and since Vada banned it, then it sounds good.
So I have some here notes. So so there is benefits, like you said. It helps with the glucose metabolism, but the downsides would be if thyroid is low, the body already struggles to oxidize glucose efficiently. So blocking fat oxidation further can cause hypoglycemia, increased lactate, increased serotonin, nitric oxide, and stress mediators, weakness, apathy. If poor liver function, like I mentioned, the liver orchestrates glycogen storage, glucose release, detox of ammonia. If liver function is weak, forcing glucose dependence can overwhelm it. Because most of the time, the reason why your body shifted into utilizing fat for fuel is because there's lack of carbohydrates. Hence, because you want to look at things from a lens of your body's in this state because it's reacting to the inputs you're giving it. And it's like a reaction to stay alive, right? So let's say your body maintain a high metabolic rate in times of stress, you die because you'd run out of all of your nutrients. So being in a bad state and doing things to put you in a good state artificially, you could say, can be problematic. So the best way is just getting enough carbohydrates, and naturally you'd have niacinamide in foods. Also, aspirin is willow bark. Animals have it, so these things are natural compounds. Like Peat repeatedly emphasized, the oxidation of glucose must be supported, not forced. And things like those drugs force the utilization. So meldonium forces glucose use by blocking fat oxidation. But thyroid, sugar, CO2, adequate protein, calcium, and low endotoxins support glucose oxidation naturally. Meldonium therefore operates like a metabolic crutch, not a root solution. Yeah, that's how I would attack that.
So it could be used just once. I'm good to go. I'm healthy.
Yeah, and if you're healthy in a good state, I don't think you might not even need it.
Yeah, true. Because I found a site that can ship it to me. Because normally it's for prescription, but yeah, it's expensive as fuck. Also, one more thing I wanted to add: you were previously talking about caffeine and how you can have like an espresso and then go to bed because you have a good metabolism. And I've actually read, I think it was on Twitter, there's supposed to be this gene that makes some people metabolize caffeine a lot faster than others. Is that real, or is it all metabolism?
Maybe, maybe I even have that, because when I use caffeine, I feel it instantly. But I think it just boils down to maybe your sensitivity. But if you're in a fueled up state and your liver glycogen stores are topped up, having caffeine is fine. It's being in a depleted state and having caffeine will cause stress. I think it just depends on your state. I think people who are extremely sensitive to things could be because they're maybe in a more hypothyroid state. That's what, or low blood sugar state. People in a low blood sugar state, any foods can cause problematic issues. Anything, they're more hyper reactive to things. So I think it depends on the metabolic state as well.
Alex,
Yeah.
I'm here making the meal plan. It's gonna be for reducing 0.5 kilograms per week. It's so the macros would be 2,128 calories. My my maintenance is at like 2,900. The carbs would be 316 grams, 52 grams of fat, and 119 of protein.
Okay, let's backtrack that. So how many calories?
2,128 or
128.
29. Yeah.
Okay, so 2,100, let's say. Okay, that's good. And then protein, how much?
119.
Okay, perfect. And then fats?
52.
Okay, and then carbohydrates?
316.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. Good. Okay,
Yeah.
so for foods, I'd be having, so maybe in the morning could have oat bran. Yeah, like, yeah, because it was the approved one. It's the one that's finally grinded, right?
Yeah, oat bran
Okay.
is good. Yeah.
Okay. The oat bran could be a banana, blueberries, honey, 2 whole eggs. They're cooked in coconut oil and just a whole milk.
Okay. I'll be just cautious with maybe on a cut switching to like low fat milk because you have less fat
Okay, so
allowance. Because even with that, if you're having like egg yolks, you're having the fats, then coconut oil, and then whole milk. Might be
okay.
getting like 20, 30 grams of fats there.
All right, I'll get the low fat then.
Yeah.
Let me just write that down. Low fat for the cut. Let's see. Food I'd be having could be beef or flanks or like another like it's another, I don't know the cut for it, but it's a lean one, so it'd be like 95 and 5. So 95% protein, 5% fat on the ratio.
Cool.
Is that a good option, or should I up the fat or keep it that way?
No, keep it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll be having the white rice, which is gonna be the heaviest part of that meal, with some bell peppers and orange juice.
Yeah.
For the snack, I'd
I'll-
be
I'll-
having the
I would
Coke.
just be careful with the orange juice with the white rice, because orange juice increases the absorption of iron. I would maybe with that meal have like espresso
Okay, switch it to the espresso.
and having the orange juice at different time.
Okay, I could have it before bed.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the snack, I'd be having the Coke. It's about 500 mils, which the Coke gives me like 200 calories and 55 grams of carbs. I have raisins and goji berries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
For dinner, I'd have the meat, the lean meat. I'd have white potato. I'd have carrot. And maybe is it good if I add the orange juice there, or maybe have it for breakfast?
So, here should be fine. I wouldn't have the carrot there because it's a raw carrot, right? So with carrots slow digestion, and the problem with that it can fluctuate your blood sugar. I would rather you have the carrot, I don't know, first thing in the morning, or like in between if you're going 2-3 hours without food, so in the middle of that, something like that. Especially if you're having food that's heavier, like potatoes and
Okay.
or switch to white button mushrooms instead of carrots if you want.
Okay. And what about cooked carrots? Does that make a difference?
So there would be no benefits because the reason you eat the carrots is for the fiber, and when you cook it, you break down the fiber, and you're just getting beta carotene, which is not optimal at all. So there's no point eating cooked carrots.
And with the raisins, do you know what the oil is used with the raisins?
Let me search in my.
Because most raisins are with sunflower oil. It's very difficult to find a good raisin. Very difficult.
California raisins, I used to get them.
Yeah. Those are like the only ones who don't have PUFA, the California ones. And don't raisins have boron?
Yeah.
That's good.
But unless you're having like a lot of raisins.
Okay, Okay, I think I have them here. Let's see. I have the nutritional facts of this one. Let's see. Okay, yeah, no, the ones I have no. Yeah, it's the sun-made California sun-dried raisins.
Okay.
Yeah, we got them. So
we move into Mexico. We have all the good foods.
Because we have a Costco here, so yeah, there's some good shit in Costco.
Damn.
I get them in bulk, like I get the kilogram of raisins.
You just have racist. No raisins.
Yeah, man. Yeah, there's also that. It is I. It's do you know Obi-Wan Kenobi? Yes, it is me.
Yo, Alex.
Yeah.
In regards to iron, I feel like I've been avoiding red meat quite a lot. But is it fine if I eat like a meal early on with the red meat and then have like a strong coffee to get the benefits of the red meat, but just not iron?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so the caffeine stops the absorption of iron. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
And naturally, like if you start craving a lot of iron or like a lot of iron foods, like to be honest, most people have too much iron. So
yeah, I think I have a lot since carnivore.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it was nice talking to everyone. Alex, thanks for all the tips.
The problem was nice.
Yeah. Have a good one, everyone.
Peace. Good luck.
See ya.
Yo, Alex, why do you think teachers are so unpopular when you compare it to the carnivores have freaking millions of followers, and when you see the most famous speaker is like, I don't know, Georgi Dinkov, or I don't know, but like it's so not mainstream. It's like, do you think it's on purpose?
People like extremes. People like authoritarianism. They like the idea of extreme restriction. You see this happening all the time. It goes from veganism to low carb to carnivore. In a couple of months or years, it'll be something else. I've been in this industry for like 10 years, and it's either extreme intermittent fasting that was very popular when I got started. The carnivore wasn't even that popular when I started. It's only more of a over the past few years. So every reaction has an equal opposite reaction. It's very similar to politics with the diet stuff. It has a very similar sway, and people follow authoritarian things. You know, it's like the IQ distribution. It's like authoritarian, meaning they like someone that has these extreme views and charismatic, and people like to follow them because they can't think for themselves. So they like to follow rules. This goes back same to religion, how people like to be under the law or like following these rules to get saved or whatever. It's kind of has a similar spirit, you could say. Because with Pietism, you could say, which I wouldn't even call it that. It's just how God intended us to eat. Just eat fruit, animal products, carbohydrates, good food that works with the body, that tastes nice, makes us feel good. Yeah. Dairy, yeah. Stephen O. He's hunting for a question.
I don't know.
One doesn't know.
Adrian, are you playing Battlefield later?
Maybe later. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it would.
Because I need to have some fun.
About to. Now we can actually do fun shit.
We can finally drive around with the trucks.
Run. Bro, we're gonna get exploded so quick because.
Yeah, but I do notice it's still effective even in this game.
I mean, yeah, with the with the turret and actually fast.
Have you tried the camphor cell, Alex?
Me, no.
And Ralph?
I ordered it, so when it arrives, I'll let you know.
Yeah,
I
good.
ordered it last week. I did try endosterone for like a year now. I don't really like it that much. It doesn't do anything for me.
I think sometimes it even has like estrogenic effects.
Endosterone?
Yeah, if you are off of it, I think.
For me, it does nothing on it or off it. Because I only want to do like small dosages. And cyproheptadine is nice.
Yeah, that one is really good.
Yeah. Especially in the beginning.
It makes my day like 100% better. I take it every day.
Maybe it even changed my personality a little bit, to be honest. Just a little bit.
Sounds more zesty now.
So just a little bit. The Nile is a river in Egypt.
Yes.
Your man is gay. Then I'll.
I take like a milligram of the ciprofloxacin.
What the hell? I just take 4 drops max.
So 2 milligrams. Is it?
Yeah, should be.
I started out with 1 drop in the beginning. In the beginning.
In the beginning.
But I still have like the
in the beginning.
I still have like the product from Spain. It's like not from ID Labs because the ID Labs one, the first one I ordered was like confiscated by customs actually. Then they sent the second package and was confiscated again. And now they sent the third package and it is through customs now. So I should get it.
What is it you ordered?
It's the Camphor and the ciprofloxacin.
It's nice. I ordered Camphor and Retinol.
And I heard if you can combine the Camphor actually with the charcoal, and it's better.
Okay, that's interesting.
Like with 1 capsule of charcoal, and you mix it, then you chase it with some juice, like orange juice, and yeah.
I think that's what Andreas does.
Yeah, I told him so actually to do it.
The king told him.
You need to try it on.
I'll try it out.
Because I think the charcoal actually it carries it further down into the intestine, but like the camphor itself, it's like designed that it goes further down. But so it should be even more effective.
And why OJ?
You can use water too, but it's like a bit burning on the tongue if you use it.
Oh.
Adrian, any more questions on your diet plan?
No, it's all good. I'll just do some shopping a bit later, and which I already have most things.
Okay.
I'm just gonna switch that from tomorrow because dinner's already made. But yeah, like it's pretty simple. So yeah, I'll apply that for the next 3 weeks, at least until Christmas dinners, and maybe beginning of or maybe like in the other days that I do have that I'm not eating out. Yeah, because I'm gonna have this rest of the month as the off season. I'll wait till the beginning of
Beginning.
in the beginning of January. Yeah, I do have to. Yeah, I am gonna just ease like on how much volume I'm training on the archery just to recover. But I am gonna replace that with going out more and going to the gym. Then maybe like beginning of February, I'd start picking up the pace on the training.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna apply the periodization.
When are you competing again?
The thing, well, not confirmed, but might be a consideration that I start, if not mid-January, that it's gonna be from the beginning of February.
Beginning, okay.
And then on, it starts. To go competing like every month locally.
Nice.
The ones where the more intense competitions are gonna be like starting September and August. Yeah, like starting September, that's gonna be the more intense ones. Yeah. Yeah, this last competition that I went to was less demanding since it was an indoor competition. Like every day I just go and shoot like an hour. Like it's not as bad as the like October one, which I was like out there for at least 6 hours every day.
6 hours. Oof.
Yeah, and going uphill, downhill. it's
Yeah.
it's very fun, that competition I went to, but it's the most demanding.
I'm the worst archery person out there. I'm shit at it.
Well, you haven't done that much. so-
Yeah, you haven't done
I pulled it with like a gun. I pulled it like a
like that. No, man.
oh. There was like this tiny petite bow, so I was like Cupido maxing.
Yeah, it's the fucking yeah, it's the traditional one, the horse bow, which is
I'm
very
just gonna
curved.
ride it horseback. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, those are very heavy on poundage.
I can ride a horse, and if I learned how to shoot the bow, I can do it while horse riding.
Yeah, just make no, but like one thing I can tell you, if you liked it, keep giving it a try, and you'll see later. Because like in this sport, you either like it or you don't. There's no in between. Like you absolutely love it or you don't. Like there's no in between. The cool thing about archery is that it's a very like it's a very very long lasting sport. Like you can like if you grab it, you can just do it for the rest of your life.
I would want to do it from home.
I do like it. It's fun.
Do it, yeah, definitely do it. But like I know if you're really gonna enjoy it, you're definitely gonna go out and compete.
There's a archery training center like 1
yeah.
kilometer away, less than a kilometer.
And you
So-
should join, because one thing to keep in mind is that if you shoot in with not the proper form, long term you're gonna injure yourself. Like
Yeah.
it can really injure yourself. I actually this past month I was in risk of that. Like I made an adjustment in my technique, but I was doing it wrong, and I started to feel pain in my shoulder.
Did
I
the
had to
missus
quickly go.
fix
I
your
had to go
form?
to the physical therapist and correct that immediately.
Did the missus fix your form?
The fix the for no, it was the shoulder.
No, but did the missus, your missus,
Yeah,
Correct.
your
Like,
wife, did she see it?
yeah, yeah. She then saw it and she helped me. She put me on the mirror and started making me correct it.
King, you need to fix your form. Your form is shit.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, like, but if you do it with proper form, like if in a well trained form, you're gonna be able to pull like heavy boats with ease. Like I once saw like there was a girl, like she was I think 15 or 16 or like even less, and she was using a like 43-pound bow for
I think
competition.
I have a customer who goes to the Olympics with archery.
Yeah, it's a whole world out there. Like you're gonna be surprised by the amount of people that practice it.
I think he makes a living from it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, if he did, if he goes to Olympics, definitely. Like he's sponsored. That's for sure. That's like
I
that's
think
my
he lives
aim.
in a house with other archers.
Hmm?
I think he lives in a house with other archers.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be common like with high level athletes. Like when it's time when it's like near Olympic season, uh like I know in my country they sometimes like spend time like a season living in a villa or like in a small in a facility,
It's pretty
and
cool.
they eat, sleep there, and they train all day. They have some free time to go out, but they have to go back like at a certain time. go to bed and just restart it. Like it is demanding at that level. Actually, and I actually saw that there's gonna be there's gonna be an international event of archery in the Netherlands.
When?
Let's see. Just let me international events. Let's see. Okay. Location. Trying to see. Okay, no calendar. Fuck. Checking all. It's
But yeah,
loading. I'm checking it out. It's just.
Steven, any questions?
Yeah, I have a question actually.
Yeah.
Danny Roddy said on the last podcast, I think it was, like if you take too much T3 or thyroid, then you can't even get an effect from it. That's right.
You can get a what?
You can't even get an effect from it, like no effect if you take too much.
Oh.
Did you say that? Actually.
Okay. I'm not sure if he said that. I know from T3 may get converted into T2 and T1, which are less effective, yeah. Maybe if you take too much at once, I think.
Yeah, I think he said like if you take too much, then the liver wants to detoxify it also, and in one moment you get way too much, and then the rest of the day the body will downregulate its own production. Actually, I think he said that of T3.
Maybe with I'm not sure 100%. I know with T4, and that's actually a good thing in a way because you're suppressing TSH, and TSH is inflammatory. So suppressing your body's own production through T4 supplementation is good. And that's the goal because TSH is inflammatory. As long as you're consistent and you're supplementing, the worst thing you can do is use T4 and then you just stop and you take and you stop. You're like rug pulling yourself. So if you're going to do it consistently.
Yeah, and that now it comes to my mind actually. I asked a question on the school group. Like, I took too much T3. I don't even think it's too much. It's like only 60 micrograms. It's not too much. But I had like pain in my balls again,
Yeah, but then you responded later that you took progesterone and it went away.
Yeah.
And are you sure it's the T3 like? Because one thing you want to underline is as you're healing, you're not going to be cured overnight. It's just going to be like slowly less and less of these anxieties, these pains and things like that. You still will get them for a bit, but it's going to be less. It's going to go away faster. It's not going to be as much. You just need to give it time, yeah. It's like, I don't know, it's like a breakup. You break up with a woman, and while you're healing, you're not going to be healed overnight. It's just day by day, it's going to be less. You're thinking about her less. You're healing until you're healed, That's the best way I can put it.
Yeah, I thought maybe I had too low cholesterol because I haven't had the mushrooms like for a week. Yesterday I ate them again and made a batch for the whole week actually. and I felt better. I felt way better today when I had the mushrooms yesterday, like 100 grams with coconut oil and vinegar, salt. Very good.
Do you have the mushrooms with food, or just on their own?
On its own, actually. But I sometimes struggle with it, actually, because I think it's low blood sugar, because I don't drink juice, like 2 hours before and 2 hours after that.
Because I know Daniel would eat mushrooms with like beef and stuff. I know
Even eats it with Parmesan.
Parmesan. Yeah. I need to, because when I had mushrooms, I'd have it with like eggs or something. But the carrots separate for sure. I need to prep some mushrooms tomorrow. I can just take all the mushrooms we have and just prep them all.
You don't mind?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Thanks.
The only thing that's bad is when I boil the mushrooms, actually, they are full of water after that. I don't know how to get the water out of them, because I can weigh them, like, I don't know what's 100 grams, when it's water in it.
You just
hard.
Do it consistently, like weigh them before, and then how much you weigh them after, them divide them into whatever. It doesn't really matter as long as you're consistent. Do you cut them up before you boil them?
I boil them first for 3 hours, and after them I cut them.
I know Peat mentioned to cut them up before you boil them, because it goes deeper. I think he even says blend them, but I'm not going to go all the way that, because the goal is just maintaining the fiber, and just you're boiling to get rid of the stuff that's inside.
Yeah, I think that you already said that you boiled them for 3 hours, and after that you put them in a blender, and yeah, so that they are ground up.
Okay. Well, I might not blend them, but just cut them up like into cubes, like not just like a bit like 5 pieces per mushroom, and then boil it.
Yeah, I always do that too, because I don't have a blender at the moment.
Yeah.
But they taste very good, actually. If you boil them and after that you fry them in a pan,
Yeah,
it's very good.
coconut oil, salt. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I said they sell cheap blenders, I think, in the middle aisle of the German Lidl and Aldi. But if you don't need it, you don't buy it.
What did you say?
They sell blenders in the middle aisle of the German Lidl and Aldi.
Yeah, I will look for it. Sounds good.
But if you don't need it, don't buy it. Just a waste of space.
Because I ordered the water distiller, and it's really big, actually. This
cool.
machine.
When are you getting it?
What?
Where did you get it?
It's from a random online store, but I looked it up. It had very good reviews, and yeah.
Nice.
That's a big one. Like, that's a staple for sure. So when you're boiling the mushrooms using water from that,
yeah.
Also, if you ever make rice or potatoes, or just making coffee, for sure.
Like, I was looking at the bottom of the machine after it distilled the water. It was like disgusting. Really.
Yeah.
I've had mine for 4 years, even more than 4 years.
Yeah.
The solid.
Yeah, that's why I didn't eat the mushrooms, actually, because I didn't want to use the water anymore. So I waited for the distiller to arrive, and now I eat them again.
Nice.
Yo, Aleks, how many grams or milligrams of aspirin would you recommend for someone like me? Because I don't, you know the guy, Handsome Atto?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done like 4 grams a day, and he's reported that like it almost made him hyperthyroid. And he said that for a person that's hypo, it could be beneficial.
Be honest, like with him, I don't really understand his concepts. Like hyperthyroidism is just extreme hypothyroidism. So I don't know where he's getting the hyperthyroidism
Yeah,
definition. Maybe he
it was
just
like
means
too warm, maybe too. I think he couldn't sleep. Maybe he was like just too turned on. I suppose. But like he's also on testosterone. So
yeah. I personally can't. I can't relate to his recommendations or where he does that much. But to answer your question, for you, 500 to a gram, 500 to 1,000 is nice. And for every 500 milligrams you take 1 milligram of vitamin K2. And I think that would be good. Also, vitamin B3 niacinamide would be good because those two compounds, niacinamide and aspirin, lower free fatty acids, allowing for better cell respiration. So you can use glucose optimally, which you need.
yeah, what sourcing for the B3 would you recommend, or does it not matter?
The sourcing, like where to buy it.
Yeah, or yeah, just a good source.
Let me see if I have any links. Where do you live? What country? You're in Poland, is it? Or
No, Slovakia. Almost.
Slovakia.
It's next to Poland. Yeah, I'm looking for. I just found one. So what should I look for in a good one?
Like a single ingredient optimally. Let's see. No weird PUFAs or like weird additives. Let's see. Bro, did you see that dried oyster meat powder capsules?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I will copy the ingredients and translate them to English and send them to the chat. Okay.
Where do you live in Slovakia?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, like this one here, for example.
And where in Slovakia?
In Central Europe, but I found one on the brand Now.
Yes, send me a link.
Yeah, that brand is like I've seen a lot of people use it.
Do you live in Zilna? Do you live in Bratislava?
You want a city? It's almost in Bratislava. It's close.
Close to
Like
Bratislava.
I found a good supplement. I'm just gonna copy the link and send it here. I think it's good. And there's no.
Are Slovakian people accepting of like other Europeans who move to their country?
Yeah, there's a lot of immigrants in here. But like one thing is they accept. I mean, the politics they accept them, but the actual people really don't. So.
And do the actual people accept other Europeans? So not immigrants, but like European people.
It's still mostly the OG Slovakians here.
Okay.
So with this supplement, like the only problem it has cellulose, which can be a good irritant and feed gram-negative bacteria. Like the one I sent you there, that's a standard for a good product because it's just niacinamide in there. It's a niacinamide powder.
Yeah, looks good. Hopefully it ships here.
No, it should.
I have like with the niacinamide, I have like a capsule with 500 milligrams, and then I have a measuring spoon which is 100 milligrams. I just open up the capsule, then I have the pure powder. It's only pure powder without the cellulose outside, and I just take it with the measuring spoon, like
Yeah, so
100 milligrams.
there you go. So you could use that. You could do that, John. You can get the one you sent me, but just when you're using it, don't consume the capsule. Just open it up and then measure out the powder.
Yeah, that's smart. Is anything from the site you sent me, is everything good there? Because there's vitamin E as well.
Yeah, like this site is approved that has Progest E as well. Yeah,
okay, great. Thank you so
good,
much.
Good stuff there.
It says like nicotinamide, but I read that actually a nicotinamide is another name for niacinamide, but it's not the bad niacin. It's like the same.
Ooh, this is actually oyster meat powder.
Oyster meat powder.
And that has capsules. That's not on Hybrid. I heard that's on.
I'm gonna look. Because I need oysters.
I wonder how effective. I mean, the main thing is just the selenium.
Isn't it like bad? Isn't it like freeze-dried?
Like freeze drying things, I don't think is that bad.
Because I know Danny Roddy said for sure that the powdered beef liver and the oyster supplements are bad.
Yeah. That's why I'm curious, because I've heard things like that.
But it's interesting because that website is Peat approved, so
yeah.
That's vitamin E. Is it supposed to have soybean oil?
Yes. So with that, I think even in the comments it says.
Naturally occurring at a very low level.
So the reason why it says soybean oil is because vitamin E is naturally occurring in these sources that have high polyunsaturated fats because it has naturally occurring vitamin E to protect itself from the PUFAs. So that supplement doesn't have any polyunsaturated fat. It's just extracted from a PUFA source, if that makes sense. I know in ID Labs, Dinkov uses wheat germ oil as well, which is not optimal, but it doesn't have any of that. So it's fine. Yeah. That makes sense.
I use like a vitamin E product that's called Unique E. It's very good. It's from iHerb, actually.
Alex, do you need anything from my?
Let me just take
I'll
after
just
the
put
call.
it in my basket.
Yeah.
Are you still using tallow soap, Alex?
What soap? Yeah, tallow. Yeah.
I have like a tallow soap from Poland, actually.
Good stuff.
Yeah, only has the tallow and glycerin.
Yeah, that's better because anything you put on the skin here dissolve. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'll leave out this. Any other lasting questions? We're all good. Peat.
I don't have any questions.
No questions from Stephen. No, John, any last questions?
Good. I'll probably join the, what's it called? The premium.
The premium, yeah. Do join, because we do these every 3 weeks. Today was just a once-off for all the members.
Yeah,
Just
it's
for fun.
fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. I like it.
Awesome. So yeah, chatting to all. Nice. God bless, and I'll see you when I see you.
God bless.
Peace.